Guys, hi. So I thought I would do a little quick, hopefully, demo of the Jerry Cantrell wah, this fine looking beast, which is housed in a really beautiful aged brass housing. And it's got some cool lyrics there as well, which is nice. And obviously the kind of Alice on the treadle, which is cool. And as you know, I've had some modifications done to this. This wah, I picked it because it's got a knob on it that lets you alter sort of the filter sweep, really. So you can kind of have it up where you're getting really the full range from very bassy tones to the most sort of treble tones that will offer. Or you can roll it right back like old JC, Jerry Boy, does, and get those kind of deep, growly, kind of vocally gnarly Alice in Chains kind of overdriven wah tones that he really uses it for so brilliantly. It sounds great. I have it pretty much up the top so I can get the full range, and it is such a vocal sounding wah, and that is what really drew me to it. It's very expressive vocally, and my god, it's really hard not to make the wah face when you're playing it because of it, but we'll leave that for now. As you know, I've had it modified, and this modification involves, most impressively, this part, a blue LED base plate, which is very, very cool. And I have it on good authority that blue LEDs make you play better and sound better, but maybe don't quote me on that. So this goes off when the wah is off and on when the wah is on, which ideally, and fingers crossed, will mean that I don't play through an entire set with my wah switched on and filtering the shit out of my guitar tone. So that's cool. It's also had a true bypass mod added, so you're not getting your guitar signal going through the circuit and being affected a little bit by that wah circuit. It can be annoying, it can be cool, it's really up to you. True bypass is great, it isn't everything, but it's for some people, not for others, and I kind of like it on a wah, so true bypass it is. Alright, I'm going to plug this puppy in and play some sounds for you, some clean, some overdriven, and a little bit of distortion, and I hope you enjoy it. Just gonna plug everything in, so bear with me. Okay, so, oh gosh. Cables, my god, they'll be the death of me. Okay, I think that's us. Cool. Alright, so I'm using no plectrum. Where is it gone into the plectrum void? Here's another one. Cool. Okay, so I'm using, as you can see, a Strat. I'm plugged into a Helix. I've got it running through a Fender Deluxe Reverb, and then I can switch on to a Friedman BEOD because the Helix is awesome and lets you do stuff like that. And I'm playing through a 1x12. The amp I'm using is a Seymour Duncan Power Stage 170, which just sounds thoroughly awesome with the Helix. Gives you a very nice bass kind of, not bass, when I say bass, I mean B-A-S-E, not B-A-S-S. Just kind of untainted sound that really lets the Helix kind of perform and take over all the tones and all the amp tones that you would want. I'll try and do a video on that at another time. But for now, we're talking about this wah pedal with the modifications. I'm going to turn my back on you for a little bit doing this, and I'm sorry about that, but let me see if I can move the camera. Camera, yeah right, my iPad. Like I'm such a professional. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. So, we're on a clean tone. I'm going to put the wah on. So let's play some chords. So I've got the wah at the full, the knob turned up to the max, so you're getting the maximum sweep at the moment. Okay, a little bit of overdrive. Using the, for those Helix users out there, I'm using the Minotaur. I'm on the neck pickup as well, by the way. Switch onto the bridge pickup. Okay, and let's pop on a Friedman for some kind of higher gain tone. So yeah, as you can see, it is pretty wah-y. Yeah, that's the word now. And vocal. And yeah, I think it sounds great. You can, again, there's a little pot inside when you add the true bypass mod that lets you adjust how much signal you're getting. So you can actually add some gain to the signal if that is your thing. I'm wanting to play it pretty much on the level, so it's not giving me a boost, but that is an option if you add the true bypass mod. By the way, both of these mods can be picked up off eBay. I didn't install it. I am absolutely, if not resolutely rubbish with a soldering iron. So I stay away from that stuff, and I have a very good friend, Alan, who was an absolute legend and sorted it all out for me and did a brilliant job. Thank you, Alan. But yeah, apparently these things are relatively easy to install. One thing to add, the LED base plate didn't come with any additional wire, so I had to go buy some of that myself. But it came with all the LEDs, the base plate, all the stuff that you need really to make it work, but there isn't wire included. I will add in the link below where I got both of these. Probably take pictures off eBay or something to help you guys find it. But it's a great wah pedal. And I'm loving it and having so much fun. So if you go out there, buy one. Again, it's a Dunlop Jerry Cantrell wah pedal. And if you want to do the mods, I guess you can do them to any wah that's kind of a regular size. And everyone needs lights in their life, especially blue ones. So go out there, have fun, and enjoy it. Thanks, guys.